To the show, everyone. It's a little bit cramped in here today. We have a special guest as well here today, Puncture Kit. Dave. He's been getting a lot of exposure in the last couple of weeks on the internet. He's really good at what he does. He was representing a Dread Recordings hat as well. That's why I was sharing him, as we were all sharing him. I think he had something like 100,000 hits on Facebook. And he had a good few thousand on my Insta and also his. So he's our special guest today, and he's going to be playing some beats over some classic tunes. We like this. Now then, we've never done anything like this on the show before. I know we've had MCs, we've had DJs, but we've actually got a live percussionist. And the reason why I called him over is because, well, a few things. We'll talk to him about that. I'm going to play one of his tunes right now. Brand spanking new music. That's from DJ Empress and called Run To You. And this is one of Puncture Kit's own productions. So he makes music. You can go and check him out on his SoundCloud and his website. We'll talk about that. We'll get him in now. Get some headphones on him. Keep it locked, everyone. Run, go tell your friend. Something a little bit different today. If you're a percussionist and you love drums, and we all do because we make jungle drum and bass, then you got to have this in your life. Keep it locked. Send this one out to Michael Gusto. Hashtag SW11. Keep those comments coming in, please, 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 and keep sharing the show. This is one for the archives, trust me. Dave, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man.
Wow. Is he coming out? Does that sound alright? Just making sure. I can't quite hear him in my headphones, but... Welcome to the show, Dave, and thanks a lot for coming over.
Thanks for having me, man.
Go a little bit closer to the mic.
Toot.
Yeah.
Got it.
You need to be right close to the mic, as close as you can get yourself to there. I know it's a little bit. You look a little bit.
This
squashed.
is the most challenging position I've been in.
I bet we've all heard that one before. Listen, I wanted to first of all. I hope that day that bare people put money in that space. First of all, what was that like that day? Because you do a lot of busking, right? And you must have some good days and some bad days.
Yeah, I mean, I just take it as it comes, you know. I just go and enjoy myself, and I just make it up on the day. Where am I going to head to, and see what happens, you know. I'm very random, spontaneous. Just go out with a mix of stuff that I love to play, you know. And I just basically put my head down and just go for it. And if people are into it, they are. If they're not, they're not. You know, that's it. I've been doing this 12 years, so.
And you're from Australia. On here. Were we on the wrong mic?
You was, yeah.
I was.
More rap.
Okay. Oh yeah. Now we've got better.
Oh, should we go again?
Oh, well, yeah, we could go again. We were on the wrong mics, but it's all live radio. So, yeah, just going back to, because I saw this post. Actually, my two friends of mine, I got big up two friends, Chris Bomber Andrews, he sent it to me, but I didn't realise that you were wearing a Dread Recordings hat. And then I looked again and I went, oh, shit, my man's wearing a hat, our Dread Recordings hat. So I contacted you. And also my boxing coach, Daniel Duffy, I think he messaged you and said, is that a Dread hat? And you went, yeah. And he went, I'm raising my mate. I box with him. He's my coach.
Yeah.
So that was a mad connection. So bigging up Chris Bomber Andrews and also bigging up Daniel Duffy, Team Duffy in Harlow. He I train with him quite a bit, at least once or twice a week. So going back to that day, I mean, busking is tough, right? So actually, that day, was you all right?
Yeah, I mean, mostly I don't go by the money in the pot, you know. I go by if people are enjoying it and stuff. It is most of my living. I also work part-time as well to get by, so I do a mix of things. But basically, I judge it on how I feel at the end of the day. And mostly, that's good, unless, you know, street waters and stuff like that can be a bit tough. But mostly, it's all cool, you know. You just go with the flow. That's it.
And also, you're from Australia, so how long have you been here?
12 years now.
Wow.
So, yeah, I just came over here just to travel, really, see where my parents came from. Just had a backpack and thought, I'll just see what happens, you know.
And then you stayed.
Yeah.
And what was the idea for turning your bicycle into a drum kit? Where did that come from?
Well, back in Australia, I used to play in bands, a little bit indie bands and stuff like that, and just mess around with my mates. But I always wanted to drum and try and, you know, be the best I could, kind of thing, you know. And I was going down Oxford Street when I got here on this bike that's squashed in behind your desk here, Ray. The wheels are missing because we had to try and cram it all in. But
okay.
I was riding down Oxford Street, saw this dude playing buckets, which I guess a lot of your viewers have seen, you know.
I've seen that dude, yeah.
And this guy, who I now know, called Joe Bucket, he's awesome, and he just goes mental down Oxford Street, draws in big crowds and stuff. And I thought, that's how I want to sound, you know? And then I rode off after that, just thinking, that's it. No one knows me here. I'm just going to give it a go, you know? And I was just going to get buckets. And then I turned this bike upside down in Green Park. I was munching on a peanut butter sandwich and just thought I could put buckets and bolt them to my bike. And that's basically what I did. The first design of it, I suppose, just fry pans and stuff hanging off my bike. And I went to Brick Lane, so just up the road here, and played one rock beat that I knew, and people gave me some sympathy money, you know, and then it went off from there. So then, since then it's like, right, I don't want to make a fool of myself, so I'm gonna be a drummer, you know.
And also, what about the chick that posted it on her page and you had like 100,000 hits? It was nuts. It went viral within a couple of days. Yeah,
but I didn't know about it. I mean, people don't generally send me videos. They do on Instagram and stuff, but most of the time I have to find it, you know. Social media is quick, you know. People see things, they post it and move on, so I understand. But yeah, somehow I got hold of this video and then it went crazy, and I don't know why, man, but
yeah, but that means because you're shit hot. That's why. I mean, when I heard it, I was like, "Shit, this brother's tight." I mean, you know, working with drums in the studio back in the day when we were doing stuff. You know, Dillinger plays drums, I play drums, and that's why we were so into the breaks. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a few other people that obviously played musical instruments, but it's one of the things that hold the tracks together. Do you know what I mean? And as times evolved, we've done Loop Master Packs. You've got a Loop Master Pack out?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Right, let's give that a plug.
Well, I did that a few years ago. A friend of mine who's a producer, Alex of Debut Audio Mastering. There you go, Alex. Thanks, man. Because I write my own music as well, and that track you heard just before was one of mine.
Yeah.
He masters that, mixes it, sort of co-writes some of this stuff, you know. I've learnt so much from him. But,
well, I've got to say, your mixes, even in your tunes, it sounds tight. Do you know what I mean? Apart from the levels being a little bit low, but that's because we play our shit so loud. But I mean, it's all on point. So, so that's out at the moment at Loop Masters. And what's that called if anyone wants to go and buy your breaks?
That's called Puncture Kit Beats Cycling. That's what it's called. It's mainly drum and bass, a lot of two-steppy stuff. All the single hits on this kit that you're going to hear today, they're all on there ready for samplers and doors and stuff. This year I'm going to get started on just a jungle pack, so that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
And where can people find you? Like you say, like you wake up in the morning, you think, right, I'm going to go South London today, and I'm just going to sit up outside wherever. Is that how it kind of rolls?
Yeah, exactly.
And do you do any posts on your Insta before you go there and say, I'm going to be here today, or do you just turn up and then hit Insta?
I'm
socials?
so bad with that. Alex, again, like he's one of my best mates, and he really encourages me with all this stuff. And he's always on at me, Dave, you got to get on Instagram, man. Start posting, do stories, do this, and this. And oh, man, I just want to drum, you know.
But that's like me. I just want to DJ. But
yeah.
It's part of the job now. You know, social
yeah.
media is. I mean, I'm a silver surfer. I started a little bit late, and I checked one of my good friends, Jumping Jack Frost. Like, I was like, what is all this Insta and Twitter? And I just want to play tunes. But now I don't let it rule my life, and it's not like I've got my life on any of those social medias. But you know, I use it to promote stuff. We've got stuff coming out. I've got an album coming out on Friday. We'll do a post tomorrow. Where can people find you, Dave? What's your SoundCloud or Mixcloud address and your website address?
Yeah, so it's all under Puncture Kit. So, as in bicycle puncher, PUNCTUREKIT at Puncture Kit.
Why Puncture Kit?
You know what? Back in Australia, I don't want to go on too much, but I started writing a little bit of electronic music back in Australia, and the name just came up. I mean, I was heavily into mountain bike riding through the Adelaide Hills, downhill racing and stuff like this, you know.
I've been Whistler, and they do downhill racing in the summer. Yeah, it's nuts. Like these guys are jumping like far off the mountains and shit. It's nuts.
Yeah. Well,
it's like almost driving a scrambler.
Yeah. Sometimes you survive and become a drummer. I guess that's what I did. But back then I had a MySpace, and I thought, what am I going to call that? And I called it Puncture Kit. And then when I made this bicycle, which was in the UK, it's like, what am I going to call that? And it's like, man, I've already got the name. So
you just rolled with it.
I just rolled with it, yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna let you get warmed up, and then what I'm gonna do is play a couple of tunes back to back, and you're just gonna freestyle over the top of it.
Yeah.
We thought we'd give you some exposure because I thought it was, being a musician, it's hard out there to break out and do your thing. But people are loving what you're doing. I mean,
Thanks, man.
I see all the comments and people are like, man, this brother's tight. If people want to hire you for private studio, like a day or whatever, how can they get hold of you?
Yeah, at Puncture Kit, I've got a website there. All my links are there. There's email address, which is beats at Puncture Kit. Instagram, Facebook, all the usual stuff, you know.
Okay, so they can get hold of you. Well, I hope and I pray that people book you, and be great to see you on stage with some of us doing your thing. This is unrehearsed, by the way. We're not sure how it's going to come out and how loud it's going to be, so you'll have to level us out if something's too loud or too small. But listen, we're going to let my man roll out for a few songs, 3 or 4 tracks, and then we'll get back to doing what we do. But I thought I wanted to give Dave a little bit of exposure because he's a tight drummer.
Maybe not so tight that, I mean, this is squashed in today, man, but I'm going to do my best.
Listen, we appreciate you coming in and taking the time to come in. And I think sometimes on the show, it's just nice to do something different. And I'll stick a couple of tunes on you and see how it goes. A couple of familiar ones. And I'm looking forward to the freestyle. Listen, thanks for coming in, my brother.
Thanks for having me, man.
No, anytime. Cool. And you know what? I'm going to be speaking to my agent, and maybe we're going to do something at Brick Lane. We are definitely going to do something together where maybe I'm DJing and then you're playing some beats. I'll get you to my studio over at my house and we'll do some recordings. And I'd like to do some work with you in the future. So
sweet, man.
I'm going to let Puncture Kit Dave, aka Dave, roll out 2 beat and do what we do best and play some jungle drum and bass. Run, go tell your friend right now and your friend's friend. We are live, powered by Pyro, and also getting a mix. And I'm going to let him warm up to this one of his personal tunes. Just to start off, this is Is this called Nothing to Lose?
Yeah, it is, man. Yep.
Hey, that's the debut. Nothing to lose. It's got nothing to lose. We've got nothing to lose right now.
All right,
keep it locked. Here we go. Then. Yeah, some freestyle business. Do I need all three mics up? Yeah.
Can you turn that down?
Wow. I know you're a little bit squashed up there, but
it's good fun, man.
I'll tell you what, bruv, you are tight, you know what I mean? I mean, don't forget, he's listening on his headphones to the music as well. And obviously, it's just nuts. Do you know what I mean? He's live right now with us, and I wanted to get you on the show. I'm going to flip the script a little bit, and I'm going to actually use this. I think you know this tune, and we'll start it off right from the beginning. What do I need to do?
I just want the drums turned down a bit in the mix because it's so loud, eh?
Okay, because so what is he on? 1 or 2? 3 and 1. How's that?
A little bit more track.
Bit more net like that?
Drums down, man.
Keep going. Actually, you know what? Let's just stop it there. Can you give me like a little jungle break, like a simple jungle break? Can you give me something like that? Anything?
Yeah.
Just go for like 16 bars. Nothing like a bit of bomber-ass freestyle, you know. I'm going to play this and let you do a little bit of interpretation. I'm sure you know this. Puncture Kit in the house, you know. Rungo, tell your friend we are live right now. Hold on a minute, Dave. You don't get away. Listen, that was amazing. Listen, this brother's just come here for the first time. I don't know if you know anything about music and you know about miking up. We've had to just bodge this miking up to help to get the sounds through. And it's not obviously studio quality 100%. But let me tell you something, right? If you're a promoter out there or if you're an up-and-coming artist and you want to get some original breaks, I'd be hiring this dude because his shit is super tight. Don't forget to go to all of his socials, Puncture Kit. Picking up everybody that's shared him on social media. He's a freestyle king. I'm telling you that now because don't forget I've made and played a lot of breaks and this brother's tight. We're going to play a couple more tunes from him. I thought I'd play this Valley of the Shadows. Picking up Ram Records, picking up Andy C. And yeah, we're going to roll with this one again. A little rewind in the building. Pulling up that bomber, as they say. Here we go. Jeez, you must be knackered, bruv. I'm telling you, that was some tight drumming there. Get this man a drink. Have we got a little drink for him? Can we get a couple of bottles of water or something from downstairs? And have you got a drink?
It's all good, yeah. Yeah, cool.
Flipping heck, that was proper tight. Yeah, I mean, to come in here and freestyle, bruv, you got some serious skills, Dave. I mean, like, that's serious.
Thanks, man.
And it's nice to have, you know, like, it's nice to see that everyone, what jungle drum and bass does to different people and how it inspires you. And obviously that video that's the video that went viral for you with that tune. I'm going to stick it on you. I'm going to play one more tune. I don't want you to get too knackered because I know that it burns the arms. And you're actually drumming at that was probably 160, 165 BPM, and that's not easy to do. So definitely, man's got some serious skills. Right now, we've got Puncture Kit in the studio. We're doing it a little bit different. We've had MCs, we've had producers, and I thought, you know what? Let's get this brother on. If you're a promoter, or if you're an artist and you're up and coming, you should be booking this guy, getting some authentic breaks, and he can, like, listen, he knows his craft without a doubt. I'm going to play this one. You all right? You good to go?
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm just waiting to
See if you see what this is. Something a little bit different. Some renegade snares. Here we go.
You're springing it on me, man.
Yeah, just do your little thing. Just have a little listen, and then we'll rewind it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Pow! I'm telling you. Wow. I love it. That's not easy, you know. Man's doing some triplets and quadruples and everything. Your timing's impeccable, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, if there's any festivals going on out there, you need to be booking this dude right now because he's hot property. I'm telling you. We don't just bring you the tunes, we bring you the breaks and we bring you the drums. Puncture Kit in the studio. 100% freestyle, you know. Wow, that is truly amazing. I wanted to know, what's this little extra kit here that you've got next to the snare? What do they call that?
Well, it's just a little steel snare drum that I just love to play, man. It's usually over here, but
obviously, listen, we've managed to squash him in the studio. Seriously, wow.
And I just love the sound of this thing.
Yeah, it's almost like a rim stroke. Yeah, it's kind of got that. Obviously not a snare, but it's got that high end pitch that you can just change tempos with. It's wicked. Yeah, I'm like, wow. I've got one more to stick on you before you go. Once again, where can we find you? Where can we find you? Just get in front of that microphone. That's it.
Yeah, well, firstly, thanks for having me on your show.
No, don't be silly, man. 100%.
Yeah, it's been awesome to come along. So, yeah, you can find me at puncturekit.co.uk. It's a very basic one-page website, but all my links are there. So you can just click on them. Takes you to YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and stuff, Spotify.
I'm going to come get some lessons off of you because I've actually got my drum kit at home and I haven't got it out for years. But saying that...
Come and have a play now, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
I think your viewers want to see you on here, man. I'll jump out of the way, eh?
Well, I haven't done that for a long time, you know. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
why not?
Do it.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Let me shit, I haven't done this for a long time. Let's go around this side.
Here we go.
Historic moment. Listen, I haven't done this for a long time, but anyway, we'll try and have a go. God almighty, I don't even know how you got in here, Dave. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and you've got the bass drum and everything. Wow. Let me turn this around the other side. This is a bit nuts. Yeah. Does this go forward?
No, man, that's what I mean. It's just squashed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, usually you're about another half a metre back, so...
I mean, it's just basic stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sounds good, man.
You know what? Not as tight as you, but I love the drums. Do you know what I mean? It's like... Oh. What's this? Oh, hats. Yeah.
Splash. You don't want to get off now. I'll get on the decks, man. Here, play along.
Hey, that was actually all right. No, but I mean, I can't even believe how squashed that is. And this is actually on the back of a bicycle, which is nuts. But thank you for letting me have a go. And I pretty much enjoyed that. I mean, yeah, I need to do some more practicing, but man's got the basics. Do you know what I mean?
That was more than a basics, man.
Oh, thank you. No, do you know what? I really used to love to play the drums. My sister actually plays lead guitar. She's like, and a lot of her sons, they are... Well, they've done a lot of piano stuff. They write songs, and it'd be nice to get my sister on stage and me on stage one time. But yeah, I'm going to come to you for some lessons. I know the kind of basics. You never know. We might even double up one time. I know.
The best lesson to play jungle is to play along to your own stuff, man. So you got loads of stuff.
Yeah, but I've never done that. Do you know what I mean? That's how mad it is. Right now, we've got Puncture Kit, Dave, in the building. I'm going to stick one more on you. Thanks for letting me have a quick go. I thought I'd play this. Listen, we're going to get you back, but what we'll do is we'll try and get it in a bigger studio and... definitely we're going to be doing some work together, because I like this brother's vibe. You know, he's not even about the money. It's just all about the vibe. It's about the music, and he loves doing. And that's the thing. If you love what you do, it opens up the universe. Do you know what I mean? And I really hope and pray that some good things and positive things happen. 2020 is for you this year. We're going to be doing some work without a doubt. I'm going to stick this one on you and see if you remember this, and play along to this one. This is the last tune that we're going to do with Puncture Kit. Dave, thank you very much for coming through. Here we go.
20 seconds and counting.
Some dirty chopper business.
Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10,
Excuse me, guys, but
9,
these breaks are mad, so
ignition
go easy,
sequence
man, on the clients, all right?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes.
Wow. Do you know what? That was just incredible. Seriously, can you get the camera back on both of us now? Listen, take a breath, definitely. I'll just chat to you a little bit more about that. I mean, that was just nuts, bruv. Like, seriously? Yeah, you got to come and see this guy. Where are you performing next? Where can people catch you?
Well, I just did a live show, because I don't just do busking. I mean, I do get club gigs and stuff like that. And
where can people catch you if they want to come out for a night out? Where have you got a residency?
No, I don't. I mean,
after this, hopefully you have.
I hope I do. I mean, the tracks you played earlier of mine, I play those live. I mean, for your show today, I was drumming over tracks and stuff, and I just love doing that. And that's how I personally learnt, you know. And I just love doing it, and that's what I do busking. When I play live, it's my own tracks. All the drums are taken out, so you'll only ever hear all the live drums, not recorded drum tracks. So I just did one last week, small place in Brighton, because I work part-time at Brighton Uni and help the students out there and stuff, because my other passion is furniture design and making weird stuff. So I guess that's how this came about, you know.
Well, make it a bite. Yeah, but I mean, you're good. It's like you're creative, and like the rhythm is amazing. Listen, we're going to do some work, definitely. A new album comes out on Friday, and I'm thinking about going live using a bit of Ableton and keyboards and doing it myself, but percussion wise. Listen, is there anyone you want to thank, Dave, along this journey that you've had that's helped you out? You mentioned this guy who helped you out with the website and who's always pushing you. What's his name again?
His name's Alex Petman. He remains very much low key, but his production and stuff is amazing, and his knowledge of industry is massive. I mean, he's the main person I need to thank, and also my girlfriend. I mean, I met her over here. I was just playing a gig for the Brighton Fringe as an opening act type thing, and I met her then, like 2008, I think it was, and just I was living basically in the streets playing this stuff, you know, and she's just supported me the whole way.
That's so nice, mate. You got to have people, you know, family, friends, people that are around you. I mean, the music business is very unforgiving, whether you're a busker, whether you're a singer, songwriter, whether you're a producer. And that's why I wanted to get you on the show, because we recognise talent. And listen, you're on fire, my brother.
Thanks, man.
I'm coming to get some lessons from you, definitely. And yeah, let's do some stuff together. I mean, definitely, we're gonna get you to do some stuff. I'd like to maybe jump on this maybe a collaboration of jungle beats. Maybe, we'll talk about that over some dinner.
I mean, I'm also I've done a number of live shows, you know, Glastonbury and stuff. I played after Chasing Status.
Wow.
Supported the Bays, done loads of stuff at Alexandra Palace, supporting acts and stuff like that. But, you know, it's very hard to break into a scene that's mainly DJs and stuff, you know. But it's a bit confusing what I do, I suppose. So,
no, I think it can work. I think if it's worked out properly and it's tight and it enhances what's going on, I think I'm all for it. That's why I brought you onto. I knew straight away, as soon as I know I've stuck it on you a little bit, but I think that's the beauty of music, is when you're under pressure, then you perform. Do you know what I mean? It's like anything, whether it's acting, whether it's, you know, like, can you do this now? And that's what it's about. And listen, you're passed with flying colours. I'm so happy for you that no, because I think it's, people need to see the rawness of it, and you are raw talent, and you can adapt it. I mean, I was hearing the aim and break, I was hearing rim shots, like both of Jamie and my producer looking at each other and going like, what the, this geezer's on fire. So listen, thanks very much for coming on the show.
Thanks,
I know it's going to take you a little time to dismantle. Maybe you'll see him popping in and out of the picture. Actually, we'll try and get the camera just on us on this side. But thank you very much for coming on the show, my brother. I don't finish till 2:30. Hopefully we can catch up and have a drink afterwards. I give you, Dave, Puncture Kit, This brother is on fire. He's got bare rhythms, and you need to check him out on all his socials. I'm going to play, and we're going to go into something from Blade Runner and Next Tax whilst we unpack the kit and all the rest of it. Keep it locked and run. Go tell your friend we are live right now, powered by Pyro, and also get in the mix. We have 1 hour's worth of banging music still to come, so don't go anywhere and run. Go tell your friends.